earlier in the week we kind of discussed it. I don't know if it was in the last. No, it was earlier this week. The Kayvon Thibodeau versus Aidan Hutchinson topic came back up. People kind of been at Hutch's throat. You gave him a B-. I was kind of upset with that. I think you're the one. I think you said he'd be the guy that improved the most too, coming back in the second half.
Yep.
Well, they asked about him yesterday, and he had this to say.
1 second. Sorry, I got to cue it up. There it is.
You have the.
Which is, I mean, everybody looks at sacks, but you being able to turn a guy into another sack or something like that, you know, just affecting the quarterback. How do you value a good rush, a good performance, a good game besides the win and losses? Obviously?
No, it's hard. You know, it's hard because as a player, you understand how much the media and how much other things love stats and stuff like that. But my goal every game is just to rush as good as I can. You know, win my one-on-ones and everything like that. And I feel like as long as you control the controllables and you focus on that, that's always been my mentality my entire career. And the sacks come when they come. And if you try to start forcing sacks, or if you know, I'm happy for everyone getting production. And you know, as long as we're getting wins, I'm looking at the playoffs, man, and I'm looking at, you know, that run. You know, that's when I feel like it's the most important to be great, especially as a defensive line.
I love that answer because
I do and I don't.
Why don't you?
I do. Obviously, you love to hear it. So, you know, I'm focused on winning. I'm happy if the team wins. I'm happy. You love to hear that for sure. But like, I kind of want him to be a little pissed too.
He is pissed.
I kind of want him to be like, yeah, I want to get fucking sacks. Yeah, I want to get the quarterback on the ground. I want to kill these guys. Obviously, he said the right thing. Like, I love that answer as well of saying, you know, well, we gotta. Happy when the team wins. I'm worried about the playoffs. I'm worried about winning and not individual stats. But also, like, you should want to get sacks, man. You should want to go out there and get the quarterback on the ground.
See, for me, and I don't remember if it was in that part of the answer or like the one before. I may have sent the wrong one, but he kind of went into detail. Was like, I think he's bringing more. Like, I get the sack is like the end all be all. Like he mentioned, like the media. That's what the media wants, is to see like the actual sack number. But when you put on the tape, he's still being effective out there on the field.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
It's just, I've been asking for this all season. I know Jeff asked for it early in the season. There needs to be somebody else to step up in these moments. And like he said, too, it's not always going to be Aidan to land a sack. Sometimes you need him to apply the pressure so he runs the sack somewhere else, like we saw with Carson Wentz earlier last year. Like that's how football works sometimes. I don't need the sacks to know that Aidan's out there being productive, or contributing to his team, like winning games or making like winning plays on the defensive side of the field. Like, he's out there busting his ass. You see him in the backfield every single play.
Yeah,
it's just he's not winning and actually like landing the sack. But I'm not here to shit on him for it.
I'm not shitting on him for it. I just expected more. Like I expect more, and I want him to go out there and get sacked. And yeah, like you said, like pressures are cool and everything. Getting in the backfield's awesome, but when you get in the backfield, but the quarterback still gets out of there and makes a throw. You know, yeah, he got the pressure. He made a good play, but it would have been a lot better play if he would have got the quarterback on the ground, and the quarterback wouldn't have been able to throw for a first down. So I know he's still making plays. He's still being a very impactful player, and he said the right things about wanting to win, not worried about the numbers, worried about wins and playoffs, and that's what you should be worried about 100%, but you should also want to kill the quarterback because that helps you win games.
And that's why I love it, though, is like that's what matters at the end of the day, is like winning the game. You know, and you can only do so much. I guess, yeah, I'd like to see him close the gap between like that second tier edge rusher to like one of those top tier guys. I definitely would, but I'm just not here to shit on him for it. Like, I do see the effort there. I just don't think there's like a complete team effort.